Pisces, welcome to your Astroflower reading. We're going to be doing a tarot reading going from the 6th to the 12th of February. So we're just coming up to your birthday season, not too far away, still within your autumn, still time to realise what you've been doing over the last year and what you're going to be doing in the going future. Have you seen your energy blueprint reading? That came out just before this video here, this reading here. All about your chakras and your auras. There is so many things afoot. It is funny February. We should get into tune with what's going on funny February. Intuition, and this ties into your autumn period. I think your intuition is going to become very heightened and very precise going forward. As you go forward, don't hold on too tightly, apparently. Let yourself go. As you get this precision within your visions, within your inner visions, it's going to make you, it's going to make things really clear over the next sort of 2 weeks, I think, as we run up to your birthday season. And as we come up to your birthday season, you're really going to start getting in a stride that's going to work for you. And I think this comes with this intuition of sensing the things that are going on around you. Okay, so this is your karmic mission on your relationship side. Are you feeling a little bit stuck? Do you feel a little bit stuck within your relationships? Or is it just not moving enough for you? Because you like it to move at the moment. Maybe your karmic mission here is to understand why, certain things within you and what you actually want. So you're not sort of doing things just to please other people. And you're doing things to please yourself. Maybe that's it. We will go into that, as I said, early next week onto your your karmic mission insights, basically. Let's just see how the universe is playing that through for you. This has come up for a lot of people. Look at this. It's all about insights. It's all about in there. It's all about the third eye. It's all about seeing things completely differently. And as I said, this is what happens in your autumn period. And it seems to be something that you should be, dealing with at the moment, to be completely at one with who you are and where you're going to be going next year. You've got to take into account everything that is going on around us at the moment, which is that connection to the birds, the trees, the rivers, the God, if you like, whatever. It's all connecting to everybody. And as you do, I think this is, your guides are trying to help you sort of connect. They're bringing in people that are going to be offering things in the way of relationships to you. And because you may be seeing things a little bit differently, it's just having that willingness to move or to not move. If you don't move, then people can come to you a lot easier. Okay? But there seems to be a lot of offerings coming in, and maybe I think your guides are working overtime in order to make those sort of connections. Yeah, it's a good working. It's working with other people. I think this has to do with sort of pleasures and activities and pastimes. Maybe that comes from that offering of love. Comes from socially interacting with other people. Say like if you go to a yoga class and you've seen the same person at that yoga class for some time, and you kind of say, I also do, windsurfing, and that person might say, wow, great ideas. I love doing that as well. And it's building relationships on sort of the good work you do in your life in regards to your pleasures and activities around you. It's connecting with other people in a very, honest and fastidious way, in a way that you can really sort of trust the other person. And it could be an offering of marriage or whatever, or just an offering of friendship. But whatever it is, these people here seem to be solid. You seem to be able to count on them, I think, for this coming week. But the universe is sort of saying to you, try and look at this in a different way. try and realize how you can also sort of connect with this person on a very sort of concrete level, on a very practical level. So it can be something that you can build upon in the going future. Let's just see what's going on your workspace. So on your workspace, this is justice, this is harmony, this is balance, this is having everything in balance at the moment. And within this balance, you can find that, when the pond is still, when the water is still and it's in a harmonious place, the moment there's a ripple in there, everybody's going to feel it. And this is one of the reasons why you get in a harmonious place. Because when you get in that harmonious place, all of a sudden, that's it. You're going to be able to feel the interaction with the world around you. And that, I think, is really important in regards to your karmic mission and the consciousness that is playing out throughout you. The universe here is sort of saying, you should concentrate, you should wish big. If you've done the work and you've prepared it within yourself over the last month and a half, if you've been following this channel, what you want to be doing in your workspace, and here is a case of they're sort of saying, you've done the work, you've got to take it much further than you actually ever dreamed of. And you've done amazing work in this past year leading up to this birthday season of yours. And you merit the respect that people will be giving you around you. And I remember about sort of like, I think it was just before Christmas, where we were sort of saying, you've got to this level, where are you going to take it from here? And the universe here is sort of saying that's coming back around. Now you're in a harmonious place where you can push the limits to the stars are your limits, basically. Oh, falling in love. Look at this. It plays all the way across. And I think this comes from your intuition, how you feel about things and acting upon how you feel about things. And to feel that thing in a way within your relationships, you've got to be still and poised within yourself. And when you're still and poised within yourself, then you can feel the vibrations on the outside world. And apparently it is sort of like reach for the dreams, Pisces. You've put in the work. You're in a good place. Reach for your dreams, because all of a sudden, if this was on this side, obviously it would be about love. It could well be that you've met someone who you work with. That's very, very possible here, which goes through here. But then that's not going to be for all of you. In the general energy that goes through this, I think here is where it's sort of saying, fall in love with what you do, but don't just fall in love with the success of it. Fall in love with the respect that it gives. Fall in love with the honesty of the job you do, of the value that job creates, not only within your life but in society as well. Look at this playing through here. Looking at things differently, taking a pause, being able to feel everything, using your intuition, and then expressing the understanding that you have done in order to get where you are. It could well be that you're starting a YouTube channel, or you're starting a podcast, or you're writing a book, or there seems to be a thing about expressing an inner vision, or expressing a story, or your passions that are within you, the things that you love in life to do. It seems to be something that you need to express around you. It's going to put you in a healing. So it's not, I can't see anything disastrous that comes before it, to be honest, apart from the fact that the autumn period is very difficult as well. You may have the sensation that you don't have enough energy to get through, that life is a bit difficult, you don't have the get up and go, or as they would say in the UK, the va-va-voom. Yeah, that comes from a French football player who used to play in the UK, but or soccer player, as you would say in America. But here is a case of, I think the healing here is, I feel at one with everything. And that is a huge amount of healing. I do healing all the time. That's my job, basically. My full-time job. That's what I love doing. And I've been doing it for 30 years, and I've loved every single moment of it. I'm very thankful for the life that I've lived. It's been hugely interesting. But anyway, the healing factor is almost a moment of harmony, a moment where energy and energy or whatever, or your physical side of life, find that harmonious spot where everything can go into one. And I think this is what's going to happen here. And this is why maybe it could be someone that you have met at work, because you've got that Three of Pentacles on the other side. But I think it's where you're dovetailing your personal life and your work life in a way that actually puts you in a really good place, that feathers your nest. There you go. I think this is all to do as well with the part that conscious understanding that we go through in the energy blueprint reading as well. We are going to be doing a extra reading on these two cards here, on the Chakra Insights for the week. These two cards here. So yeah, you're going to want to subscribe and click that bell so you get the notifications for that coming up next week. I thank you very much for the support on this channel. We're trying to get it in a position where, we get appreciated by YouTube. And in order to do that, it would be beautiful if you subscribed, click that bell, shared this video, shared it with everyone, tell everyone to go to all the masterclasses as well, which would be absolutely brilliant because it would really help us out. I do appreciate your support for this channel. It's been a great journey and we've really enjoyed every step of the way. It's been fraught with laughter and tears as well. So it's still good to be here. In the meantime, Pisces, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.